if you're having issues. Okay, so that's now back at the desktop. I'm sorry if you can hear a whining noise in the background. It's my power supply, the fan's gone on it. So what we're going to do next here is, now we're back here, I just want to go to computer here, right click and manage this. Okay, click on manage, and this is going to open up our computer management. Okay, then we want to go to event ID viewer. So this is basically an area where we can check for certain areas that may be going wrong if this is not worked. Okay, so once you come in here, we want to go into applications and services logs. Come in here, come down to where it says Microsoft and then Windows, and you'll see loads of useful folders here, but we're looking for Windows Update. And what this is going to do is we're looking for Windows Update Client here. Let's see where we are. There we are. Okay, so we've got Windows Update Client there. Let me just pull that back a bit, and we want to go into it, operational. And once you do that, you'll see a load of files here, and these are the files that are going to show up errors. Okay, if we've had errors on the system, you'll be able to open these up like so, double click on them, and you'll be able to open these up. And you can see here Windows received a service stop request. That's because we did that in the command prompt. So any errors, you can trace them back and track them back to what's gone on, and you can use a site called Event IP. Okay, so here we have our system. Why are we going to need to do a repair install? Well, a repair install basically allows us to repair Windows 7 without losing any of our data or anything like that. Okay, what it's going to do is basically put Windows over the top of Windows and put all those files back. So if you tried check disk, SFC scan now, system restore, or anything like that, and it's still not working, there's something gone wrong, then this is the answer. Okay, before you start to think about wiping the system and putting the operating system back to factory settings and losing everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at some of the things we're going to need to do. Okay, we're going to need a Windows 7 DVD. That's the important part, because you can't do it without that. The next thing you're going to need is the original 25 key character product key, which should be with a DVD, or it'll be on the case of the desktop, or it'll be on the bottom of the laptop or somewhere. Okay, it'll be a little label. Now without that, you can't put the product key back in. Now if you haven't got it, you can use Magic Jelly Bean to get that product key back for you. Okay, and it's a free download, and this will pull it off the system so you can use that product key. Okay, the next thing you want to look at really is making a backup of your system before you start. Now backing up is the most important part, because if it goes wrong and it fails halfway through, you're going to lose everything. Okay, so you can do that inside Windows, and you need to go to backup. Type backup in the bottom here, like so, backup and restore, and then create a system image. Now you don't have to use Windows, you can use Acronis or any other tool like that, but that's the most important part first, is make sure you backup. Backup, backup, backup. Three most important things you'll hear in computing. That's the thing you want to do first. Once you've got that done, and you want to make sure that's on an external drive or something like that, so it's not going to get wiped. Okay, the next thing you want to look at is Service Pack 1. Now if you have got Service Pack 1 installed, what you want to do is come to the bottom here, right click on the computer, go properties, and you will see Service Pack 1. If it's got Service Pack 1 installed and your DVD doesn't have Service Pack 1 built into it, which it probably hasn't, then you're going to need to uninstall Service Pack 1 before you do the repair install. Okay, now you can do that by going to Control Panel and then Programs and Features, and then once you get up here, you want to go to View Installed Updates. Now, so here we have the actual footage of what you're going to be seeing if your system is full of updates, and that's exactly what it's going to look like. Okay, And what you need to do is come down to where it says Service Pack. So look in here and you're looking for Service Pack for Microsoft Windows. You want to highlight that and then you want to click uninstall before you proceed, okay? Okay, so next thing we're going to do is make sure we're running as administrator, and remember two probably important notes is that you can't boot to a CD and do a repair install. It must be at the desktop, okay? That's the only way you can do a repair install with Windows 7. And just as I said, you can't do it from safe mode or boot to a CD. Okay, so let's get started. So what we want to do here is click on the Install Now button here. It's going to click on the setup is starting. It's going to try to get it going here. The next thing we want to do here is go online and get the latest updates for the installation. What we want to do here now is accept the license terms, and the important part is go to upgrade. This is going to keep everything, okay? Do not want to go to custom, we want to go to here. And this will take some time, and what it's going to do is copy all the Windows files and put them back in. Okay, now it's going to start to gather the file settings and all the programs that you had on your system, so we don't lose none of those. Okay, it's just going to expand Windows files now. Now, depending on how many programs you have got, it will take some time. It's just going to do a quick restart now. Just don't touch the keyboard here. Just let this load in and just don't touch the keyboard. Now this will take some time, so just let it run its course. Okay, so now we've got to the installing the features and the updates part here. So we're near the end now. This shouldn't take too much longer now. Just needs to do another quick restart here. Remember, don't touch the keyboard here. Same thing again, just leave it alone, just let it boot up. So it's just preparing to start the computer for the first time. And then now we need to put our product key in. You can choose whatever you like here and then select your time zone. Click next, and then you need to connect onto your home network. It's just preparing the desktop now.